upside. I want to target 67.50. Entry's pretty crap right now. Entry's 67.28, which would much rather have gotten in at 66.99 with our demand zone and that price level, but we missed it, so we just got to try to see if we get some momentum on this. CVD is still red on crude, though. I had an alert on gold. Crude struggling. NAS also looking okay, but it's just not worth it. There's no really A-plus trade right now. Crude's teetering with this recent high it made around 67.32. It's just right here, 67.32. So hopefully we could start to get above some of these levels. Seems to be more buying pressure on crude oil here. Volume was a bit more negative delta, though. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitter or X or whatever you guys want to call yourselves. Looking for a good pop on crude here, but it's not looking likely. Markets are looking a little dookie right now. Yeah, there's crude's no good. I want to see NQ, probably nothing, right? Nothing there on NQ. We do have a little bit of a price level that it dumped through. That's why I like ES a little bit better when it comes to Bookmap. It respects those heavier levels a lot more. Like this 57.40 right here. Mark that out, 57.40. It'd be like a purple level, so we know it's a Bookmap level. Because I associate purple with Bookmap for some reason. Sure thing. Crude just popped? No way, Crude. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. That's crazy, man. That's absolutely absurd. Wow. Oh, man. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely absurd that crude decided to pop the second I stopped out. Now, gold has been rejecting supply pretty well lately, so I'd want to see if gold could maybe push towards supply. Point of control just moved higher. A lot of volume on gold being traded up here. We did hit the optimal trade entry too. Could take a light short here on gold, see how it plays out. Could also wait for the 5 minutes to close just to be a bit more patient and see if we get a better entry, because if it does close green, then the odds of us reversing are much less. But if it does push below this fair value gap again, then we do have a little bit of odds in our favor. About 15 seconds for that to close. We do have some price levels to the downside. CVD has been red, but there are some buyers again on gold. I can't believe crude popped. That's crazy, man. 1 second and not looking good on gold. Let's see. Dude, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. I look away for a second and it's like, bop. No news, no nothing. 9:17 out of nowhere. I'm sure somebody somewhere tweeted something. That's nuts. Let's see. Find some A+ setups. Let's see. 20,100 on gold on NASDAQ. Pretty heavy level. Right now we have selling pressure. Let's check ES too. ES, see if the CVD is still green. It is. It is still green on the cumulative volume delta. So we're going to see how we want to react to this low volume up here. That is between.
I'm strongly considering large-scale banking sanctions and tariffs on Russia.
Oh, tariffs on Russia. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yo, send me, if you can, try to send me that. Because that's interesting, man.
Yeah, that's the top of financial juice right now. I can copy it.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, I want to see how ES reacts to this 5740. Can't read today. Blah. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Marcus, thank you. Trump, I am strongly considering large-scale banking sanctions. Why did it say sanctions twice? That's so funny. And tariffs on Russia until ceasefire. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Like, yep, you're right on that. Right on the ball. Yo, crude. Okay, if we can manage to get to 5750 on crude, that's going to be our next long entry again. It's insane, dude. Yes, I wanted to wait to see if we could hit 5740 for a rejection, a target 5720. Market hasn't opened yet. Market opens in about 8 minutes, a little less than. Now, if we look at our footprint chart, we're going to see imbalances like crazy here. Yep, all these imbalances. So again, I'd like to see if maybe we could come retest some of these. Okay, ES coming into that 5740 area. But then we do have 5745 and 5750 above it. So we do have a few things going on there. 15-minute looks like it could possibly be reversing too. But we'll wait. Better off just waiting for market to open at this point. That's wild, man. That's absolutely I'm really disappointed that we missed this entry down here. Like, I'm checking my phone. I don't see any alerts for crude oil hitting that. Oh, nope, I do. 66.99. Damn, man. Wow. That would have been 10-1 right there. Wild. Gold, nothing right now. Gold, I would maybe wait to see if we could react to this data high up here. There goes oil. Gonna go hit that target. 5750 next entry if we do want an entry on a pullback. Yes, finding some resistance. Market hasn't opened yet. Oh no, this is crude over here. Let's see, ES. It's like it's holding this demand zone down here on NQ, but sellers have been real strong this morning. I liked the 15-minute for a possible reversal, but that would require us to really pump higher, and that's not what we've been doing this morning. Moving up has not been on NASDAQ's agenda. Look at the selling delta down here. See if we want to trap them or if we want to continue. Market opens in 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes till market opens. So we could wait and let this 15-minute close and see if we get a better, maybe an orb trade or something. I'd like to see a pop. That reaction, I mean, we got a reaction on crude. I would like to see ES also give us a reaction to that news. But clearly, it seems that we found our direction for the day. But market hasn't opened yet. We haven't seen the true volume of market open yet. 3 minutes left on this 5 minute and 15. And Q keeps failing. Much more bearish on the NAS right now. But again, it's holding demand. It's near that key level, that data low level, I should say. I was looking for a strong pump on this 5 minute. That's what I wanted to see, but we're not getting that. So we're just going to wait and see how the market wants to play out. And we're going to let the first 15 minutes of the market open to give us our opening range breakout. 3 minutes left on this 5 minute. A big buyer stepped in on NAS right here, but it got rejected very quickly. And that's why we be patient on these guys. We want to wait. Want to wait. We have any other demand zones, any other levels? It's like we should just be looking for shorts on today. We'll let the market open at this point. Crude oil, also looking for a possible crude oil long entry. We'll use our optimal trade entry at this point. But that's wild, man. I'm more disappointed in crude than I am ES and NQ right now. I don't give a crap about them. They've been chopping their way lower. Crude oil, man, went right from demand almost right to supply. There goes NAS continuing lower. Remember, we have 2,000 as a key psych level down here on NASDAQ. 2,000 key psych level. We got about a minute till market opens, so we're going to be patient. We see sellers are still active. We're going to wait and see. Crude oil, gold, anything. Nada enchilada. I'm really curious as to how we open on the on ES and NQ. Good morning, guys. What's going on, everybody? Hello. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Happy trading. Happy Friday. Got a lot going on in the market today. We had NFP, which is non-farm payroll, gave us a strong move to the downside. Now that NFP level does line up with the 2-hour demand zone on NASDAQ at 20,061. Market opens up in about 15 seconds. Let's see. What are you guys feeling today? Bullish or bearish? The past couple weeks have been very bearish, and Trump claims to not be looking at the stock market. He said that yesterday. Costco reported earnings. I'm curious as to how Costco's trading right now, too. There's some buying pressure on NAS. Nothing crazy. There are my 500 emails I get at a time. Let's see. Now we can look at the 15-minute time frame, and we just be patient here. Take a look at ES. I want to see how we react to that 57.40. 57.40. It's gotten a little bit lighter as to how heavy that price level is, 57.40. Like it's only 120 lots, not like 200 or something like that. NQ 1960, that'd be crazy, man. Like, look, this level stronger than this level. So we're gonna wait. Crude, gold, nothing, whole lot of nothing. Okay, let's see how ES reacts to this 57.40 price level. 30-minute, 1 hour. Yeah, everything's still suggesting a bit more bearish right now. I want to see, you know what it is too, this 57.40, it's got low volume shelf up here too. So this is a pretty solid level for a potential short. So what I'll do is I'll have my entry at like 57.39.75. That way, if we could push through it for a second and reverse, I'll take that entry right away. Looking at the 1 minute right now, which I'm not a big fan of looking at the 1 minute. Rather look at like the 5 or something. But I also want to see, we do have a heavier price level at 57.50. So very important how we react to this 57.40. If we pump right through it, there's a chance we go to 57.50 afterwards. Did I just get an alert on something? No, that was just Yahoo. It rejected that area. It didn't fill that area though. But it did reject it. It was a low volume zone. And it wicked where my entry was if we pushed through. So we got a minute left in this 5 minute. Let's see. Okay, so we're pushing through. I want to see a big buy bubble there. And then if we reverse at this point, I'll take it short. But if we don't reverse at this point, I'm not taking any shorts. Nope. We're going to have to see. Low volume, like I said over here. But we'll really have to see. It looks like it's trying to push higher. So we're not taking any shorts right now. Just waiting. Maybe we'll wait to see 57.40, 475 or like 57.50 again. 57.50 was a pretty strong level. We were near previous day low. There we go. Just waiting right now, guys. Just staying patient. Taking a look at maybe crude, maybe gold. I'm going to add an alert on gold and supply so we don't miss that again. I like this area on ES that we're at right now. So again, if we could see that 57.50 and get a big buy bubble here and reverse, ooh, we're that right there. But we're going to wait and see 57.50. Okay, here we go, buyer. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday today. So now I have a limit order sitting ready to be set at 57.49.25 because what I want to see is us push into 57.50 and see a big buyer and reject. So when it rejects, I want to be in right away with my stop loss right at that high. NAS just rejected. Oh, that was the OTE from earlier. NAS rejected nothing. I'm just kidding. Actually, it was an area of interest. Held as support. Now it's holding as resistance. Come on, ES, get back up in there. 57.50. That's our short entry. 3 minutes left on this 5 minutes, so don't be chasing anything on 5-minute candles, guys, especially when you have 3 minutes left, because this thing could wick back up or it could drop back off. So I'm going to be patient on that. Let the market play out. Gold trying to get back to that daily supply zone. We do have a data high here too. Marcus, where did you get this? This was what is it? Market News or something like that?
Finance juice.
Finance Juice. Do you get alerts for that?
No, I just have to say,
Gotcha.
I have like Squawk give you audio on new big news, but I don't pay for it.
Okay. GC alert, GC in supply. Check footprint. No imbalances. Positive delta, negative deltas. A lot of uncertainty. 29.30. 29.30. That's what we'll be looking for on gold because of Bookmap. Yes, massive pullback right there. Okay, so here's 29.30 gold. Okay, big buyer, and we're looking for a rejection from there. Okay, taking it short, gold. I'm just not a fan of this other level to the upside, but this was a price level in Bookmap in supply, so tight entry, tight stop, right? Entry right here, stop loss really right at the highs. So we're really, really minimizing our risk while trying to capitalize our reward. But it might look like a stop run because, again, we have these price levels to the upside. That's liquidity. And a lot of times the market wants to go hunt for that liquidity before making another move or some type of reversal. But I am in this short. We're going to be a little patient here. Stop loss is at that high we just made. Entry was really good if we reverse. If we don't, then obviously it's not a good entry. Yeah, not looking 100 right here. Found some support. Just going to wait a second. I don't like the support we found on gold. CVD is red though, so that's in our favor on these shorts. A negative delta on this candle at the moment. I want to see that drop really negative. There we go, getting a little bit of a push. A big seller just stepped in here. I want to see that continue below this 29.28. See below 29.28. I'm struggling at this key level right here on Bookmap.
Gold to the moon, man.
Gold to the moon. Point of control is moving higher, which is bullish. It was a negative delta on that last 5 minute. 15 minute. I want to see that 15 get a negative delta. That would be pretty huge. CVD has been red still too. So we're holding these shorts, guys. Short gold. Short gold. But I want to see volume pick up down here. We need to see point of control move lower at this point. Okay, so it's trying to move lower. Okay, that's what I want to see. More volume, heavier volume to the downside. That's what I want to see. We do have a positive delta right now, though. So got to be a little careful on that. There we go. There we go. Now the delta flipped negative, but it's flipping back and forth. I'm looking right here, this negative 20 delta. I want to see this remain negative and go even higher. I want to see this point of control move lower again, but it's not. It's struggling. Check our 15-minute time frame. Delta's trying to push red on the 15. Very close. Just waiting around here, guys. We're in those gold shorts. We're being patient. Entry was 29.29.40. Stop loss 29.29, 29.30.40. CVD on the 15 is still red, but it doesn't close for another 2.5 minutes. We have any news today? I don't think so. Nope. Powell talking at 12:30, nothing to do with right now. Nice little gold rejection right there. Point of control is down here on the 15-minute, which is huge. Let's check that 5-minute point of control one more time too. Still up there though, so not a big fan of that. 3 minutes left in the 5-minute. Yeah, it either hits stop or it hits take profit. That's how I'm seeing gold right now. Now, it might go hit stop. It just found some buying, but not the strongest. So look, we're moving up in price, but CVD is still pretty red. So I'm just going to wait here for a second. I was a little concerned that we wanted to run to 29.32. So my stop loss is 29.30.40. There we go. Got to find that selling again. I want to see that CVD crack that negative 1300. Good negative delta on the volume too. So things are looking okay on this trade at the moment. There we go. Nice. Give us something. Give us some more volume down here. 15-minute closes in 1:30. Now I really want the 15-minute to close bearish off of the supply zone. That will help me on this short trade. I want it to close somewhere near here. But we might not get that. Let's make this like a pink because I want to make our orb. We have our orb high, orb low. Opening range break, orb, 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 and orb. $50 seconds left. Take a look at the volume again. Let's see. Still negative on the delta, but this point of control is still up here, and that's what I was afraid of, right? I wanted to see stronger volume to the downside. Now, I'm a drop concerned that we break this pivot high and then reverse, right? Like I said, that 29.32 level. But we're still holding these shorts. We're waiting on this 15-minute to close. We have 20 seconds left for it to drop right now for us. CVD is pushing lower. It did crack below that 1300. Oops, wrong one. 5 seconds. 2, 1. This is tough. That's tough. Let's see. We're short gold right now.
Good morning, everyone.
Two cons. Good morning, Ricardo. What's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning.
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Doing good, dude. Doing good.
So you're on a trade now, gold?
Yeah, we're in a gold short right now from 29.29.50. And I'm looking for us to break this orb to the downside. We have negative delta on gold and some pretty good selling pressure at that. There we go. Want to see this continue. Want to see a strong drop on gold below the orb price. It's 29.24.10. ES and NQ. Look at that. ES did pop through that 27.50 level I was watching. I might get out of one contract on gold here because the entry was pretty clean, and I'm a little concerned we range bound and go back up higher again. But we're going to have to see. CVD is still negative, though. CVD is still pushing lower, so I'm not stopping out up here. Definitely not. If anything, that gives me a little more. Ooh. Hold it now. Hold it now. Ooh, it's going to go stop loss. That's crazy sauce right there. Wow. Oh, 2 ticks away? No shot. It's going to break orb high. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy, man. Market's really something today. Oil still hasn't hit this price level. ESNQ still not doing much, range bound. Poor price action today, guys. It's Friday. The market's sort of been good to us all week, so we got to sort of expect some choppiness when it comes to Fridays. Wow, that's crazy. So here's that 29.32 level. Now, call me crazy, but we are in supply. And CVD is still red. We could also wait for the 5 minutes to close, because now we created our orb. We can see if we want to break lower. Wow, look at that selling pressure stepping in here. Go gold, just drop to the downside, just sell off. That's fine. Quick stop hunt on gold, that was clean.
Is NQ inverse to gold?
No, nothing to do with each other. Usually nothing to do with each other. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of a correlation or an inverse depending on news, but no, they usually have nothing to do with each other. Let's see, gold is acting real weird in the price action category right now. Again, I'm looking for this 5 minute to close. And depending on how the 5 minute closes, if it can manage to close below supply, I will take it short again. But I'd much rather wait. Maybe is ES giving us any price levels? There's no historical price levels here. It's really just a matter of being patient. This is a very poor price action today. Damn, except on crude. Crude, we could have been one and done for today. That's wild, man. I gotta get up on another chart. Somebody. Let's see. Do you have a video of how you set up your footprint charts? I do, and I'll send that over. Let's see if gold wants to retest supply one more time. I'll take 29.29 as an entry short. Let's see. If we start reversing, I take it short. If we don't, we don't. If we don't, we don't. You guys got to quote that. I like that 29.32. But then we also have 2933, but 2932, some low volume up there. Let's check out, well, first off, crude oil, our optimal trade entry. We're going to move that higher now. I can't believe crude, man. Breaking my heart on that. And we had, you know what it is too? That was the A+ setup today. Because we broke previous day high already, created a demand zone, and we held that demand zone, and it was in our pre-market plan. Look at this. We swept data low. We're rejecting to data high. Just doing a quick time frame analysis, looking at all the different time frames, if they offer any other new information. 2932. Next level on Bookmap. But we also have levels to the upside, 2933 as well. 2934 a little bit. That was the data high. Okay, let's see how we react. CVD did push up, so that's bullish. Coming into that 2933 level too. I want to see if we get back below 2931. Not looking too good. Going to add alerts here on crude. See if crude's going to be the one that we want to trade today. Again. ES. Coming into some resistance up here. Nothing too crazy. 5780. That is near key level of that supply zone. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Kevin, can you see? Yes, I can. Hey, what's going on, Adil? Good morning. Good morning. Yo, I'd love for gold to flip bearish, but look at this buying momentum behind it. It really did flip bullish. It inversed this fair value gap. I hate fair value gaps. Crude's just a tank. ES trying to move up here, 5780. Yeah, it wants that data high. 5786. I need like 12 monitors. Like one for crude, one for ES, one for NQ, one for gold, and then one for gold Bookmap, one for NASDAQ. But no, I'm just playing. 8 monitors. I'm just missing 4. Damn, we had a break to the upside on our orb here too. So that's pretty clean on ES. I wish the edge full was working. I don't know why it's not. I wonder if they dismantled my account. No, it's working now. Good. Now, gold has an orb break to the upside. So let's check out gold's orb. GC. A lot of breakouts lately. Should have seen that coming. Should have seen it. Boom, big pop on gold, taking out that data high level. Let's see, crude trying to push higher. ES and Q. Look, see, this is what I'm used to on NASDAQ. This is much cleaner. This morning, pre-market, remember it was like black? There's like no volume, it's just black. CVD's green on NASDAQ. Weighted index is pushing higher on NASDAQ. Looking like buyers might want to continue here, guys. Let's see. We're going to be patient, though. We can't chase the highs like this. That's why I was looking for longs in demand on NASDAQ before. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, am I right? Could have seen the 930 candle push higher and close above demand. Could have entered on the 935 candle wicking back into demand. But can't trade like that. Can only trade off of our system. And my system today should have been this crude long off of this demand zone, which would have hit perfectly. So can't kick yourself when you miss a trade like that. Just got to go back to the books and journal it and say, okay, well, what did I do wrong today? How did I miss crude? I had my alert set. Why didn't I see my alert? Was my phone down? Did it not alert me on TradingView itself, which it didn't? So how can we fix that? What can I do going forward to fix that? Would I say the words buyers will continue and the market pulled back? That's cute. Retesting the orb right now. We could be patient on the 15 minutes to close. Something I do want to mention is the market has been reversing lately around like 11:30 to the upside, but today it looks like we're starting with the upside. Oh, VIX was off for key level 2 over here. Wow. Internal buy side liquidity on gold right there. Just waiting on the NAS to change. We do have supply here on crude. But again, I wanted that 57.46 for a new reentry, which is like right 57.46 right here. Right there. There's some resistance here on gold starting to form, 29.38. But at this point, on gold, a minute left on this 15-minute, you'd be crazy to try to short this up here. So we're going to wait on that. Looking at the 15-minute on crude as well. We have a minute 28 left for that 15-minute to close. We're back within the orb range on ESNQ. So that's pretty huge. Minute 13 left. That's really going to be sort of our make or break to let us know if we should be looking for longs or shorts. There we go, ES. And NAS, look at that. Hefty. Let's see. Big flip. 30 seconds for this to close, guys. 30 seconds. We don't really have any low volume shelves here either. We do have this level 57.50 was resistance, it looks like. Let's see, 57.50. Yeah, like right here. Let's delete this. Extend this out. 15-minute closes now as basing and bearish. Very range-bound price action today. Remember, it's Friday. And the market's been pretty nice to us this week, so expecting this.
Damn, what a sell-off.
Right? Yeah. Just got to wait and see, though. Because, look, we have a order block here on NASDAQ, and that lines up with the OTE. So I'd be a little careful. We don't really have any price levels on NQ. I hate that, man. It's got like it like never shows any price levels. I'd like to see if NAS could hold here inside this optimal trade entry. But bears have the momentum and the trend. So we're just going to wait. Really might be a sit on our hands kind of day. Like it looks bullish and then watch it'll like drop bearish. Let's see. Let's see. Get that buying momentum. Trap those shorts and drop bearish. Let's see. Gotta just wait now. I'm going to take one NQ long here, just to be a little careful on this. I'll get out of one no. I was going to say I'll get out of one when this 5-minute flips green. I'm in two. It filled me on two. There we go. There we go. Okay, out of one. Why didn't it fill me out of that one? Yo, come on. Don't be messing around like that. Okay, now it filled me out of the one. Last con, I would really like to see us go to that data high. So here's my trade. What we're looking for on NQ. If this 5-minute starts to struggle pretty bad, though, I will just stop out. Check out our footprint chart. Point of control's up here. That's a good sign. How's the delta? Delta was negative, though. So we want to see that delta flip positive. Minute 16 left. Nice, nice. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Come on, delta. Flip positive. So close. So close. Moving stop loss up, looking to let this run. Nice. Oh my goodness, let's go. Huge positive delta on this 5-minute. Let's go, Bulls. Bring it back higher. Let's go to that data high now. We had the orb breakout to the upside so far. I almost want to cut it here because that was a beautiful, beautiful trade. And we might be range bound, like I said. So got to be patient, got to be careful. 30 seconds left. Let's see. We'll wait. We'll wait. I hate that Bookmap just doesn't show shit on NQ, though. Like, support resistance-wise. Like, it doesn't show if we're getting some heavy buyers down here, heavy sellers up here, because it's so... the spread is so wide. 6 seconds left on this 5-minute. We are closing how I wanted us to with a positive delta. We're going to be holding this. I'm concerned we retest this order block one more time. If that's the case, I'll stop out of this contract for small loss and then re-enter. ES, any support on ES? Not really right here. Really all just price action we're looking at right now on NQ. And nothing really suggesting we're reversing bullish on the higher time frames either. The 4 hour, oh, except the 4 hour. 4 hour just opened and it looks like it does want to go positive. So we're going to hold these longs on NASDAQ here, guys. Want to see that at a high level at least. Looking at the 4 hour time frame right here. Looks like a basing candle near the lows. So this 4 hour, I would look for us to pump. Nice. Let's take a look at the volume footprint. Still a bit of a negative delta on this current candle. Point of control is moving higher, though. Really want to see some more volume step in here on the NASDAQ. Give me a pop. If it doesn't give me a pop here, I'm going to stop out. I'm getting out. I don't like it. It's like I do like it on the 4 hour. I'm glad I just got out. I do like it on the 4 hour, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. We'll see. That was a good little long right there on NQ. There's got to be a way to get Bookmap a little cleaner on NASDAQ. Oh, no, it is going to continue. Crude oil also continuing higher. Gold continuing higher. Yeah, it looks good for longs. It does look good for longs. We have some good buying volume up here. We had our optimal trade entry was our entry. That was a nice trade. Patience. Exactly, Jeremy. Can't get a peaceful long trade thanks to Trump. I know, I'm trying to remember how the markets were trading when Trump was president last time. I'll try another long here with a tight stop loss because it looks like we're about to squeeze higher. Ooh. See if these buyers want to support us here. Not looking too good. Keep finding some rejection. Or not. Get out, get out, get out. Poor price action all around today, guys. Scalp City, but like, oh my god, crude. Crude would have been our play. I'm going to get crude oil like tattooed on the back of my hand so I don't miss it. Huge sell pressure on gold. Where do you see the selling pressure on gold? Adil on YouTube mentioned. I see these price levels, but they pulled those. So I'm thinking those were fake out levels. We are in a supply zone on gold, though. But that doesn't mean we have to take a short here. Even crude, oh my goodness, continuing even higher. Wow. Yeah, I want to see NAS push higher. The CVD did try to push green before, but now at this point we're struggling again. Yeah, it's a struggle for sure. I want to see us break higher first. What's weighted index doing? Are we pushing higher on the weighted index? We're struggling on the weighted index. Red flag. Okay. Give us something or give us nothing. Nas just on that struggle bus right now. Give us a pump. Come on, there's got to be some type of target to the upside on NASDAQ. Really don't see anything. Point of control 2025. 20,225, I should say. Whoa. Let's see. Some buying imbalances trying to step in here on NQ, but it's struggling. Poor price action. Poor price action. I almost feel bad for it. How's the delta looking here? Want to see the CVD push green and also the weighted index push green, but it's keep failing. Whoa. Let's see. Let's see. Point of control was trying to move a little higher. How was that? Let's see. Yeah, ain't no trades. This is garbage. Garbage price action today. We didn't even get to the data high yet. So it's like I wouldn't be bearish on this, but it's also hard to remain bullish. We are holding key levels. Trying to break lower here. We have some selling pressure on NASDAQ. VIX is trying to push higher, so we're not taking any longs right now. Not taking any trades right now. Don't forget, guys, if you do trade or you want to get into futures, you could get into a prop firm like Apex Trader Funding. They did extend their sale. They have an 80% off all evaluations, and they also have a huge sale on their higher priced evaluations too, like the 150K to the 300K accounts. Those are all priced at $60 a piece, so that's a great sale running. Now let's see how we test this order block down here. Now we held this earlier and it looked like it was going to give us that move, and it isn't our optimal trade entry. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We hit the 61% on the fib. We're trying to hold that. We're just staying patient, guys. The weighted index looks like it's rejecting. NVIDIA looks like it's trying to push lower. Tesla, Meta, all pushing lower right now. Same with AVGO. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right there. Alrighty, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Naz trying to find some support here, it would seem. I'm going to take a long here. We're going to be very careful, though. And stop loss right sort of near the low we just made. So I want to see if we could sweep this low right here on the lower time frame and reverse back to the upside, right? If we stay range bound, then anybody who's trying to short to previous day low right here is going to end up trapped if we reverse. There we go. Give us something. Give us something, baby. Now remember, I did mention the 15 looked a bit bearish on ES when we closed on that last 15-minute candle, which is quite unfortunate. So we're just going to wait. Just going to wait. We are in a long on NQ. Probably going to get stopped out right here. Yeah, look at that. Nasty. Nasty. Nasty, man. What is going on? Weighted index selling off. This might be a sell-off right here, guys. But I'd be careful. Don't chase these shorts. Don't go short at the demand zone right here. $2.15 left. We are hitting that data low level 2 on ES. Some buying pressure right there. Let's see. Man. Fucking crude, dude. Y'all don't hear me curse much, but I mean, if we just hit this, wouldn't be struggling and looking at like ES and NQ chopping around all day. NQ finally looking like it wants to hold support. Where's my phone? I move my phone again? There we go, Naz. But every time buyers look like they're stepping in, what happens? We reverse. So we'll wait for this 5 to close. We did have this order block, and we also rejected a demand zone. All right, guys, let's see. 25 seconds left for this 5 minute to close. Very important to see how we close on this 5 minute regarding the other 5 minute order block we had right here, this blue zone, and this lower time frame liquidity level. One second, and it looks like we're closing below it, so no trades right now. Let's take a look at crude, see if crude's giving us anything. Crude just keeps on pumping and pumping. Gold, same thing. Found some selling pressure, but it's trying to hold that data high level. Now NQ, now ES, look at this. This is the order, the supply zone I mentioned on the 15. So I might look for that as a potential entry short. Let's see. We'll see. We'll have to see how we react to it and how this 15-minute wants to close too. Let's check ES. ES is our bread and butter when it comes to bookmap, so we want to know what ES is doing on bookmap, and it's really not giving us any price levels today, guys. Very range-bound price action. Buyers get stopped out, sellers get stopped out. When we see inconsistencies in the market like this, our best bet is to stay cash. Cash is a position. Took a couple small losses, got to recognize it and say, okay, well then it sounds like I'm done for the day. 15-minute fair value gap here on gold, but we also have a 15-minute supply zone starting to form here too. Look at how they keep adding orders and then they're pulling them. So it's like you just gotta wait and see. Crude selling off. Anything on crude on book map? Nope, just that 67.45. 67.45 right over here, which would mean we'd pull back very strong, but it might give us a good entry on that. And as traders, all we want is to find a good entry sort of near the lows or near the highs, depending on if we're going bullish or bearish. 15-minute closes in 8 minutes, so I'm just going to wait here. CVD on ES is, look at that, guys. It's been flushing. It was at like positive 5,000s. Now it's only at 600 right now. Weighted index is selling off. That's bearish on the NASDAQ. VIX is pushing higher, which is also bearish. But look at this pullback we just got right now.
Looks like it wants to break out.
Yeah. Just got to wait and see. 15-minute closes in 6 minutes. I'm feeling a bit more bearish on it, but again, this price action range bound, range city right here. And if anything, this 15-minute suggesting bearish on ES. Could always just wait for something like gold or crude to give us something too. What's this one am I looking at right here? Gold.
Low volume today.
Yeah, yep, great call. Good eye. Good acknowledging the low volume on that too. Good stuff, man. When we have low volume, get a lot of manipulation in the market, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of inconsistencies. I want to see 57.55 on ES. And the problem is too, like you said, low volume, and there's no like low volume shelf. Like there's no like volume shelf that just falls off over here.
Gold got about the same as usual, but
Yeah, that's because gold never really gets like a crazy amount like ES and NQ do. But it's usually pretty consistent all around.
well, we got the break on NQ. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. VIX has been too range bound. We're running into resistance on ES. And I wanted the 15 to close bearish, which closes in 5 minutes. So I'd really like to see if we could push higher for a fake out right up here. And that would be my short entry on ES. ES CVD close to red. What's gold doing? Look at how they pulled those orders on gold again. They add them, so it looks like it's finding support. And then once price starts moving lower, they pull them because they don't want to get filled. It's a spoof. It's a trick. Gotcha. They said gotcha. Oil low-key looks like it wants to pop again. What am I getting alert on? email. Oh, maybe that too. That's another way. Remember earlier I said, how can I change or how can I fix? Remember, crude oil hit that demand zone. Your mic is a lot lower than before. I figured out. You know why I hung it up this time? Because I wanted to move it away from the keyboard so you guys don't hear all the clicking.
Yeah, you're low.
Is it like low, like unbearably low, or?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're far away.
Okay. Yeah, look at crude. Wow. There was our trend today on crude. Maybe if I pull the mic down a little more in my face. Straight up to their face. Old songs are bad songs. Let's see, 5 minutes. 2 minutes left on the 5 minute. Look at this again, gold resistance levels, and then they just yoink, they pulled them. Makes me think gold will want to go higher now. But can't think like that if we don't have a zone or any type of level to work off of. Check out ES and NQ. ES, a little support right here on Bookmap. If you guys wanted, and it's completely up to you, I could do, instead of streaming where it's Bookmap on the left and like the charts on the right, I could do where it's just the charts, or I could do where it's like two Bookmap screens so you see like ES and NQ at the same time, whatever you guys want. But I also know it's important to see the charts itself. So you guys let me know. There we go, NAS with a drop. Weighted index selling off. Microsoft near new low of day. Meta at new low of day. Meta selling off. Nvidia selling off. Yup, some shorts coming in right here. AVGO selling off. AVGO had a nice pop due to earnings. It popped overnight. It went from it closed yesterday around 180. It popped to highs around 213, but then it ended up coming back down to, it opened at 189, so it only opened up about $9 above price. Yo, if the weighted index wasn't selling off so hard right now, I'd be taking NASDAQ long inside this demand. But when things aren't adding up right, that's when we know not to take a trade. $20 seconds left. Let's see if we get a pop here. I want to see the weighted index try to hold too. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Tough. That's too tough. This is not a buyer's market, guys. This is not a buyer's market. NAS about to hit this key level down here, 20,040. Let's see how we react to it. It's in demand. Dumping through. Dumping through. Remember that 15 looked bearish on ES, and we did get the close. Now, I would want to see us pull back first before we continue lower, so we could get a good short entry. I want to try out that wealth charts thing that Apex put out. Previous day low is broken on NASDAQ right now, guys. Pretty huge. ES at any price levels. ES also selling off here, guys. Look at those bears, man. 57.22 on ES, pretty strong level, but bears have had the momentum. CVD is red on ES now. This could have been a much better day. Definitely positioned myself a little wrong today, and that's all right. See how ES reacts down here. See if we go hit that previous day low broken on ES right there. Boom. Yeah, so obviously trend-wise, we see where we're going.
Damn, what a sell-off.
Right? Crazy, bro. What's crude doing? CVD's red on ES by negative 3,000 right now. A lot of people might be trying to take this short on that previous day low breakout. So let's be a little patient and see how we react. See if maybe we pull back for a good short entry. Now we want to enter shorts on a pullback, like somewhere up here even. But not liking it. We're going to wait. I want to see a strong dump to 5,700 on ES. Some support coming in here. Weighted index is still bearish though, so we're just going to wait. Bears have had the momentum. They haven't really showed us a sign of a reversal just yet. Some buying accumulation here. Low volume down here too, which is usually where we do reverse. So we're just going to wait. Let this 15-minute we're looking at right now, and 5-minute we want to see dump and continue lower.
Are you in a short?
Yeah, I tried. I'm in just one ES right now. Not a big fan of it. Weird price action today. Definitely want to see us dump to 57.02 on ES. It's about 15 points. And that's right near my demand zone too, so that would be pretty solid of a trade. I just don't like that getting into any shorts down here, you don't really have a valid stop loss because it could pull back no problem.
Is that new low of day or new low of whatever?
Yeah, we just made new low of day and broke previous day low. 5-minute closes in 5 seconds. 15-minute closes in 10 minutes. Closed below previous day low. Weighted index looking bearish. Want to see us dump one more time here. Give us a crazy dump. I don't like the support we have under us right now on ES, but I'd like to see us run through it. Like I said, 56.99 is my target to the downside on ES. Come on, give us a dump. Huge dump. Dump city right now. Could get out of one. Get out of one. Come on. No, don't do that. Don't do that. One more dip. One more dip. Actually, I'm not going to get out of one. If it's going to dip again, it's going to 57.02. There's a big seller. Come on, one more push, one more push. Get out of one. Not a fan. Buyers keep trying to step in and hold it, but they keep getting smashed down. So it's like we're pulling back, yes, but what are the odds that we're reversing at this point? Odds are pretty low. Weighted index is pulling back a little bit. We do see Meta new low a day, Microsoft pushing lower, Apple pushing lower. I'm not too worried. There we go. Come on, 5 more points. Want to see that demand zone, 7 more points.
Sell.
Your wish is my command, Ricardo. And the market just like dumps.
Did you catch that hole?
No.
What was your entry?
No, my entry was right near previous day low. I only caught like 12 points so far. Yeah, I'm looking to catch 20 as my full move. Weighted index selling off again. NASDAQ weak, free falling right now.
Trump speaks at 11. We should probably get way more than 20.
Yup. Yeah, right. 500 points to the downside later. I'm going to move my exit. Not 56.99.50 is good. I don't like how we're dancing around down here near these levels of support. So I might just get out of my last contract over here. Call it a scalp. That's about 9 points on ES. So give it a second, see if it dumps. There we go. Come on now. One more drop, one more drop. Nice. There we go. NAS selling off. Want to see this ES move lower. Here we go. Come on, a few more points, few more points. All right, I'm going to get out there. It's struggling too much down there. Pushed me into the green for the day, so I'm Gucci on that. And that's a good way to end the Friday. We'll stay on. We'll wait till Trump talks at 11 just to see if it does give the market a quick reaction or not. And
nice scalp.
Thank you, brother, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm glad I got out over here because I was concerned that we pulled back before we hit these price levels. So it saved me about 3 points in profit. Crude oil hitting this key level. ES does look like it does want to dump again. Remember, buyers have failed to keep bringing us higher. Look at all this selling pressure. But very strong support down here at 5,700. Right near demand. You guys ever watch Trader TV? Never heard of that until recently.
What's that all about?
It's called Live Trading by Trader TV Live. I don't know. Looks interesting. ES trying to push lower. There we go. Getting close to that demand zone. AVGO still pushing lower. NVIDIA still pushing lower. Now, NASDAQ did just hit demand. So we're going to wait. We're not going to try any more shorts right now, even though all of our equities are selling off. And we have NVIDIA below previous day low. That's pretty clean. It's just we're coming into support right now. So we don't want to be going short into support, just like we don't want to go long into resistance, right? What's up, Sharina? What's going on? Let's see. I'd consider scalping longs off of these levels. If we could sweep this 57 and hit 56.99 exactly, I would look for us to react off that. Ruh-roh. Finding some buyers off of this key level now, but I wanted us to hit this one because that's in demand. Look at that. Huge. That was a big buyer coming out of it. But we didn't hit 5,700. We didn't hit 56.99.50. And Trump talks in 18 minutes. How did I get paint on myself? Hopefully this weekend, Marcus. I have them recorded. I just got to find a way to get them onto the website. All right, let's see now. We are below previous day low. Been making new lows, making lower highs. We're below data low, finding some support. Thank you, Sharina. Gotta stay cool, calm, and collective in this market, winning or losing. Stay patient, read the market. Now, we don't really have any resistance above head. We do have support below. 15-minute closes in a minute, though. Same with the 30-minute. 90-minute looks bearish. 1 hour looks bearish. 2 hours bearish. The 4 hour was bullish before, but that failed.
I gotta get going, Kev. Thanks for everything. All the best to the market, guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, brother man. Take care. I'll see you Monday.
Yes, take care.
Damn, look at that gold sell-off. About time. If crude wants to come back to these areas, I'm going to add a few alerts down here so I don't miss it again. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So the alert thing, right? So my watt, right? Before we missed crude oil longs, inside a perfect demand entry, and this would have really netted us a beautiful trade, almost 10-to-1 risk to reward. We missed it. However, I did have an alert there. So what I'm going to probably do going forward is on my Apple Watch, I'm going to change the alert noise so I know it's different from the other alerts because I get emails all throughout the day and it's the same noise. So maybe I disregarded it thinking it was an email. Meanwhile, it was the price alert. NAS off demand. Green on the week. Good job, Ricardo. Love it. I don't see any demand zones here on gold. No resistance. Oh, we have low volume up here, though, on ES, so that might be something. Good buying volume coming in here. Let's just wait and see if we could start to reverse after this big buyer. I'll take it short. Okay, so I'm going to take just one contract short ES here. Looking for this buyer to be trapped in this low volume area and for us to go make a new low of day at that demand zone on ES. Some good selling pressure coming in right away. Very good. NAS also rejecting the broken demand zone. We have 250 though left in this 5 minutes, so it could push back higher, but we're going to remain bearish on this. We're just going to wait. The 15 was bearish too on the last 15-minute candle as well. So we're really looking for that trend to continue lower. CVD is still red. It did try a big spike higher over here, but it's still in the red. Nice little move here. Could even get out here for a scalp. That's a nice move, but I really want to see that new low of day in demand zone on ES. It's trying to find support at this 5710 level. It's not the strongest of levels. We have a very strong negative delta there. So I'm really going off of this big buy bubble. Once we reversed, I took it short, but the stop at the highs there. So I want to see if we could go target 5,700 or supply down here. Weighted index looks like it's ready to sell off again, which will help us in the downtrend. So let's see how we move here, guys. Come on, bears. Let's go, bears. Struggling at this price level. Could definitely exit here to play it safe, but I'm not going to. Minute 30 left. Weighted index looks bearish. Apple's pumping, though. That's a little bit of a red flag. Yeah, give me one more little push lower. I think I will exit this trade for a scalp, because this 5710 level is trying to hold on ES. We have a minute left, though, so we can let that minute play out. Could also check the footprint chart. Ooh, whoa. Wow, I didn't even have time to check the footprint chart. That was crazy. Trump ain't even talking yet. What just happened? It's 10:49. Crude alert. Let's see, is crude want to give us a long entry then? Crazy, man, crazy. That was so weird.
Putin is said to be ready to agree Ukraine truce with conditions.
Oh, okay. Yay. VIX pushing lower off of a key level too.
That news came right at the drop.
Yeah, no, that's what caused the drop. Where's crude going? Damn. Crude said, that's right. I'm supposed to be bearish right now. I almost want to take a long on crude here. Yeah, off this demand zone. It gave me a crazy good entry. 66.91. Dude, it filled me in the demand zone I'm gonna get out there then, if it wants to be that nice to me. Oh. Yo, that was clean. Clean machine. That's why we gotta trust our zones and just be patient. Just be patient. Putin agreement news. That's crazy. I set it up and I don't get alerted. So sad. I know, right? TradingView alerts don't work. Make sure when you guys have TradingView alerts, let's see, we'll use this one as an example. So go into the settings and for notifications, make sure you have notify an app. Play sound. Just make sure everything's on, you know? Send email if you want. Webhook. This would be like if I connected it to what's it called? Discord. You guys would get alerts on Discord when my zones get hit. That's pretty cool. I like this crude right here for some support. That was a crazy volatility there. I'll try one more crude stab long here. 67.24 entry, 67.15 stop loss. I'm worried with the volatility crude just had that it goes crazy parabolic to one side or the other, which would be the downside is what I'm worried about. But we're gonna wait and see. It did come off of that demand zone again and hold. So I'd like to see if we could start pumping on crude one more time. Crude's been pump city today. But right now, the spread is huge on crude because of the volatility in it. So make sure if you're exiting or entering crude, you're using limit orders. There we go, crude. Give me one more pump. One more pump. Let's go. Boom. I'm going to get out there. Beautiful. Little scalp city right now, right? Because I acknowledge today's price action is wonky. I acknowledge that we just got a crazy move due to some news. So we're just going to wait. You're 300. Okay. Let me see. Hold up. Gain. Okay. Is that better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse or the same? Same? Okay, let me see. Trying to up the gain on the mic. What about now? It should be okay. I don't want to up it too much where you guys are picking up things in the background. A bit better? All right. Oh, maybe. No. What about now? What about here? I'm really upping the gain. What about now? Too much. What about now?
That's right.
It's all right? Okay, I'm going to walk. Yeah. That's okay right here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Sweet. Good. I know I've been trying to fix my mic situation. All right, I'm going to pretend I'm going to type something out. Tell me if you guys hear the keyboard. And YouTube, you guys tell me too.
Nah, can't hear it.
Can't hear it? YouTube, you guys tell me if you hear it.
I cannot hear it. But then again, I'm old.
Damn, crude. Crude making us the money today.
All right, I've made my burrito money today.
Burrito money. Dude, that's
got some work in 5 minutes, so watch out, the market is going to go to the moon. Hey, thanks for upping that mic, man. I just couldn't hear what you were saying.
No, dude, of course. You've joined in a little late today, but I told everyone. I used to have the mic sort of sitting in front of me, but I put it on, like, you ever see how people stream and they have their mic hanging from one of those metal arms? I set it up like, yeah, I set it up like that today. So it's like hanging and it's upside down and in a different position. So it's sort of messing around with it to try to get the best quality for you guys.
That means
you gotta talk looking up.
Yeah, it means I gotta talk on my head.
Yeah, you gotta talk looking up. Hey, have you seen those rotational chairs with a game? You know, the game chairs that actually move with the game.
Yeah, I have. Those are pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, I was looking into getting one of those.
That's cool. I gotta get
Set
them.
them at, like, you can set them at like zero gravity, and it's like you're just not not doing anything, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just afraid of passing out and taking a nap on it.
Dude, right? Imagine you take a losing trade and it just like launches you around the whole room. Or like you take a trade against your rules and your chair starts shaking like crazy.
I bet you can develop a software that will do that. You know, shock you or buzz your
Oh my
chair or
god,
do something. You know,
shock you. That would be
call
crazy.
you dumbass or something. You know, with the guy from that '70s show's voice.
Oh yeah, yeah. People used to say I look like Eric Foreman from that show.
No, man, you don't.
I always no, you gotta yeah, I don't know. When my hair was shorter, I think I did. A little bit. You could hear me on tube? Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you can hear me type, Sharina? You can hear that? I'm gonna lower that then. Oh, you know what? I could actually see. No, that should be better. That should be better. Oh, what'd I do?
Yeah, you're going back to being a little low.
A little lower?
Now, the way right now, to me, it's fine.
It's good right here? I know, this is when I'm right in front of it. If I look away, if I start talking like this, it's probably really low because I'm facing the other way.
Now it sounds like you're 35,000 feet away.
I will walk 35,000 feet. I will walk 35,100 feet more. Yeah, you guys
The
can hear
problem I have with mine is that you can hear my fan.
Yeah, I hear that.
System, you can hear my fan, and I've been trying to get rid of that, and it's nearly impossible. I might have to get one of those mics that go above the monitor as well.
Yeah. Well, even you know what? You guys were saying that you couldn't hear the typing. You can do ASMR keyboard. That's what somebody on YouTube, Sharina on YouTube, she said I could do ASMR with the keyboard. Yo, you're lucky I'm not snacking on something right now. That's great. That is great. Yo, dude, supply and demand today. Crude oil. Beautiful. I like it. I know you're working. You know, I'm hustling. I'm a hustler. Let's see. So gold had a double break of the orb to the downside and the upside. Gold's a no-touch zone. Crude oil was really the A+ today, guys. And why was crude oil our A+? Well, before market even opened, the New York session at least, we already broke previous day high. Now, if we were using our Edgeful stats, let's see if we can pull those up if they're still working. Previous day's range. We're going to look at crude oil. Bullish bias. Look at that's cool. They added this is new. Bullish bias, previous day high touched, yes. And if we look at daily, we see that when we break that previous day high, we have a 70% chance of closing green. Now, if we look back at weekday, it's a 50-50 on Friday. So that would have had me a bit more skeptical on it. But I do see the streaks, and we have 3 out of 5. So streaks were in our favor too. I want to see if we could hit this 67.45 level. Has low volume right there. Take crude long one more time. Sort of a tight stop loss-ish. Stop loss 67. Oh, 47. No, I wanted my entry at 45, so it's not really a valid stop loss. I'll move my stop a little lower, 67.40. Stop loss on crude right now. Looking for crude to continue back higher. because it has been giving us some strong moves today. But the CVD did flip red, which is bearish. So we're going to be a little patient and a little careful on this trade. A little conservative on this trade, I should say. A little bit of volatility. I might stop out here. I'm worried for a massive drop. Yeah, all right, we're stopped out of crude. That's okay. We're still green on the day. That's why we're careful on that. We pushed through that low volume 43, 67.43, and that's what I wanted us to hold. So no more crude trades. What time is it, guys? It is 11:02, so Trump should be talking now. So I would definitely advise to stay out of any trades. ASMR trading. Imagine that. Like, you take a loss, it's just like, damn it. And you start... That would be hilarious. Wow, my whole chart's just like refreshed. Some resistance here on crude. ES and NQ weighted index looks like it wants to sell off. Let's check out the NASDAQ here. 19,950 is a good target on NAS to the downside if we dump again. But that's if we dump again. Right now we're in a low volume area, and that was a fair value gap. That almost makes me want to go long on NQ. But not really. Been pretty bearish today. The weighted index could start pushing higher. See what I'm saying? My trading view just like flashed. That must be a lot of volume coming in. So we're hitting that low volume shelf on NQ. If we could start to hold it, I would consider a long. Take one there. Stop at the bottom of that red zone. It's going to stop me out right away. I could see it. Yeah. Oh. Some good volume. Give me a good pump. Big pump. Pump, pump, pump. Nice. Now, I'm not a fan of holding longs today, and none of us should be because of how strong the bears have been. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. Nice. All right, I'm going to get out there for a scalp. Quick 500 right there. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Exactly what I was looking for. Gorgeous. Look at that. And that was the low volume shelf here on Bookmap. Guys, that has been a huge key factor to my trade setups lately. And that's something new too, guys, right? Usually, anybody who's been watching me trade for the past few years have been Bullishbrs member or whatever. Supply and demand, Bookmap, order flow, these have been sort of my go-tos. But just lately, I'd say the past month or two, I've been really using the session volume profile along with the session volume delta in correlation with each other to note if we have more aggressive sellers or buyers, and to also note where there are imbalances, which is low volume shelves. And those are the good places to find a Bookmap heat level along with a session volume profile, low volume shelf. Those are what adds up to make a nice, good trade for us. But that was a nice scalp.
Step away for a few minutes, come back and find out that gold is not even out of orbit, much less to the moon. What's going on here, Kevin? You really need to make some phone calls here.
Yeah, right. Hold up. Wait, if anybody's on YouTube, I have a flip phone I'm going to bring out. I'm going to call the market. I'm going to send a pic. I'll send a picture to Discord so you guys could see my Nextel flip phone that I found. I wonder, yeah, it doesn't turn on. Shocker. Imagine.
Oh man, I remember having the Nextels back in the day, and I was doing a lot of traveling at the time, and that push to talk.
Yep, the walkie part.
Thousands in phone bills.
Yep. Yeah, that's funny. When I was younger, my dad owned the landscape business, still does, but I'd always help him or whatever, and I had a Nextel too, and that little walkie-talkie, that push-to-talk thing, he loved it. All of his guys had one. Yeah, that was cool. And then it went. I remember when it was a big debate between the BlackBerry phone and the iPhone. And everybody was like, BlackBerry's so much better. It's got a keyboard. Now what a joke. All right, guys, we took some nice trades today. We took some losses in the morning, but we were able to make it back and then some. So really proud of you all for sticking around, staying patient. Sharina, you already know we're market makers up in here. No, we just try to have fun and just follow the market. Listen to the clues the market is giving us. The market doesn't know when we're personally entering or exiting. We don't have that real amount of capital to do so. So we just have to be patient and trade it accordingly. Guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Anybody want to set up any one-on-one appointments, you guys let me know. TwoTradingPioneers.net. That is my coaching site. So obviously the what's it called? The Futures Masterclass, I upped the price to $750, but for Bullish Bears members, it will be available on the Bullish Bears website sometime. Hopefully this weekend, I'm able to send it over to Lucian and get that on for you guys. But I did add for anybody who's not a member and wants to buy just the Futures Masterclass. It does come with 2 one-on-one coaching sessions, 8-week hands-on mentorship, get 3 sessions a week, and buy 3, save on the coaching too. Look at that. Great zone right there. Great imbalance on the volume. That's huge. That was a really great zone. And that's a great way to validate fair value gaps, is if the volume profile shows there's a gap right there. And that gap would be the low volume. So perfect stuff. Great stuff. Good scalps today. Great way to end the trading week, everybody. Take care.